I tried pork rinds for the first time ever today. Honestly, I expected them to be a lot softer. Something about looking at them, I was like, for sure that they would be soft, like Munchos or Munchoos. Have you ever heard of that chip? But either way, this is the best jungle strat for you. We're going to ward the Raptors, start our Raptors. I'm going to show you everything about tracking, and this is an insane strat for Season 16. You need to be using this now. Apologies, my noise gate is like cutting off the ends and starts of sentences because I'm using a new mic and I've been messing around with settings a little bit to make it a little bit better. So sorry about that, and enjoy. Now that we're in game, you have to be quick. Run straight to the Raptors. Now, you can do it one of two ways. Left is more aggressive but faster. Right side is you get more, vision denial with the bush. And it's a little bit more safe, but it does take a little bit more time. You're going to run straight through. Luckily, my mid laner is walking with me this time. This doesn't happen often, but you don't need it. Come through here, hit that hook, and then we out. You can actually use your W to get over that wall as long as you know it. Do so. And then you run back to your Raptors. Now, what does Raptor Ward do? I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Like what he's doing here. Little does he know that this doesn't matter. I'm not even taking damage. Honestly, Briar doesn't care, but just to show you guys that even if a little bit of weird stuff happens, you can always just hit the W over these walls. If you miss that W, though, good luck. Have fun. But what does Raptor Ward do? Raptor Ward tells you everything that you need to know about your early game and a lot of the mid game, actually. So we're going to utilize that. One, we're doing the job ourselves because you cannot trust solo queue teammates to get that ward for you unless maybe you're duo with them, in which you're duos. Life is good. And what you want to do is you want to just know which crab they're going to, and it enables you to do your first couple ganks without much risk. Again, these are bugged right now, so you do this. So if, let's say, enemy Vi started Raptors, well, we would be watched her done them, and we know that she's pathing to top crab. If she is here while I'm on my third camp, that means she started red buffs. Red buff, you can double reinforce that one. But we already knew that she was because, well, I'm on my third camp, right? Raptor red. And she's on her third camp, meaning that she started red buff. So pretty sweet stuff, actually. Wow, joke. That's scaring me. Pretty sweet stuff because now, basically, you know that you can take a bot gank. There's no counter gank. So now there's a lot less uncertainty in your plays, and you can help your top laner a little bit because you see him behind the turret here. You know that if you're on fourth camp, she's on her fourth camp being wolves, and so on and so forth. So it helps you so much, and it's something that you can definitely do every single game. Even if you don't get the ward, just warding near it enough is fine. Not gonna lie, super good. And now you know, and look, me pinging to my top laner gives him the play. He already crashed his wave in, so then he takes the walk to Vi, and he's actually just annoying her. Sick. But it does come from the fact that, you warded Raptors, you pinged where she was at. Now, I can't control this top laner to do that, of course, and that won't happen every single game. But it's kind of just the point of what we're doing here. Where, you're trying to control the early game a little bit more than what you already are. And this is to do it. So now we know that her Krugs are her first camp spawn. So we don't go for Raptor invade, right? Because again, I have to. Know that they're not up. See a low health mid laner. I want to get back to my Raptors here, but I do see a noob that maybe. Fine, I don't need to E this. Now, Vi could take the here because she got delayed here. If she walked back to her blue, she might be wrapping up those camps and then actually run to your Raptors here. So be ready to immediately. You'd want to W2E, try and live, and then fight the camp. Try and get you. Look at us go. He's actually coming to steal that. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. Would want to go to my Raptors here. Oh, wait, no, that's okay. My mid laner wasn't looking at their screen enough to see that Vi was here, actually, like, way before that. I technically could have pinged a little bit more, but you can see she's on 28 farm. That's a full clear plus crab. All 6 camps. It's 24, and then crab is another 4 for 28. So we are all good. We know exactly what she's done, and we know that she's heavily incentivized to start those Raptors and then do the Krugs and then recall. So, like, technically you could go to her wolves here, but it's not worth how long you have to track, and then you have to do it. Just take the 1600 gold recall. Would you look at that? Look, you're controlling the early game now. Now you know what she's doing. That looks about. I'm back on my Raptor start like nothing, right? This is standard Raptor start. So if you're someone that was already do Raptor start, now you just add this layer, and now you can track enemy jungler while doing something that you're already able to do. Look at that. Cool. So I'm on third camp, so now we assume that we're likely faster than her because I had done my Raptors and she had to go to hers. So she's a little bit behind us in tempo because before she can gank. But you can assume I'm on fourth camp, she's probably on third. And that means effectively she should be topside. Indicates that you should feel safe bot side. Again, these things aren't 100%. God willing, she can do whatever she wants. She can right click wherever she wants. But, you know, go for a one shot here. Good. Holy smolder, he is so tilted, it's insane. And so 40 farm, right? She was at 28, so 32, 36, 40. So she skipped a camp somewhere. Likely my guess would be she did Raptors, Wolves, Grom. Be my guess. But or it could have been she did these two and then Wolves. Coming to try and help them. There's no way they go for this. I want to set up my ult to maybe just hit a word. I'm actually going to run to my Raptors. Nice. And instead of walking to my Raptors here, I'm just going to take the Krugs Raptors all the way down. Keep me doing something. That's how you carry these games. Now, we got lucky. If you've been watching a lot of my videos lately, I've been telling you guys there's farm games and then there's gank games. You're actually seeing a farm game right now. Oh, God, she just showed again. So we can likely reinforce that she got to 44 farm off of her Gromp, so she did these three into her Gromp just full cleared. So you can assume her next play is actually to full clear. And yeah, that is scary for her because like, you know, she has to take a recall and she has to clear her camps. Well, we're on third rotation, so that means buffs are spawning. And with buff spawning, she has a lot of camps that she needs to do. And it's falling right as she got sick, so she doesn't really have the ability to get a lot done here. Like, she's just falling even further and further. She hasn't recalled. This is genuinely... This is something that happens to a lot of you guys where you never find the recall because you always have camps up and you're like, well, my favorite content creator told me that I should never really have camps up, or at least like not have 3 up, so spam continue. You would do these camps faster just taking the recall, so honestly I think she's good with what she's doing. But that's her mistake. Life is good. Yeah, we are all set up. Because now she looks like she might take the, you know, when someone cuts their path in half, you have to think about it, right? She didn't draw a straight line to a camp in this moment. She just cut it in half, right? Because she has to either go up or down, hit camps, and that leads her on the opposite side of the camps. And what that does is now she has to make a decision. Do I take 3 camps, then recall, go to my top side, because then I can never access bot side, or whatever the play is. And I think my plan is to just go topside again. I think first dragon is super bait. The more that you can turn one clear into another, is valuable for me. So if I go to grubs, then all of these will spawn. I can hit another full clear down to dragon. And now I'm always doing... And let me tell you, this is kind of how I made my first run to Challenger, was learning these things right here. How to be just more efficient than enemy jungler, right? Just learning how to cycle camps and stuff like this is such a valuable skill. And I haven't really done much on the map, really. I mean, like, I have 4 KP, but Lux kill and basket, so did the Mord kill. We are simply just thing here, hitting our camps. Does take out of range. Hit Kiwi. My boy dies, but honestly, it's super good for me. How did I not get turret aggro there? Honestly, the set ult taking me out of range did suck, but not that big a deal. I'm gonna shoot the ult. We might hit Lux here. No Lux. That means we might hit the Vi here. Okay, they fully spread. They are the C. That's okay. We just give that. I tried to play for both plays. Honestly, if I flew in there, I might have griefed, but what if it worked? Should be something up here. Because last we saw, she hit 3 camps, recalled, then went to Dragon there. So her top side should be up. You know, when we saw her do that Raptors, we now know that she likely did 3 camps and then means that the camps. At some point she got her wolves too, so maybe she recalled, did these, recalled, went to wolves, and then went to Dragon. She messed up her path a little bit here. Honestly, usually I would skip my Krugs here. And then just try and go to my Raptors downward just to get bot lane faster. No really big need to do so till now. Like back then when we were going to do nothing, syncing up a full clear again is actually pretty sick. But in this moment, walking back to Krugs feels bad. So essentially what I'm saying with these Krugs is that I'm going to clear these, going to recall. And then by the time that I go to my next Krugs, hopefully it's Krugs red Raptors straight down. We're going to draw that line once. Looks like they're diving my bot laner. I can make this play in 10 seconds. I am prioritizing my full clear here instead of just walking to the gank because I have a lot of money. I don't want to, like, I don't want to leave that Gromp up and then my map is in a weird spot. Flash. Smolder slow, keep him. I don't have enough for Black Cleaver, of course, but it's fine. Good. How are you guys feeling about this? Oh, really? Oh, wow. I realize you guys liked it this one. But yeah, man, this is like, you know, in a perfect world, when you get higher elo, mid laners will know how good Raptor invade or Raptor ward is, and they would just do it for you. Again, you can always just, and that's, I think, super important. Now right here, oh, that was Vi's ward. How she feels about that? She could come here and smite it, but if she does that, her Gromp and Crab just spawned. I'm going to prioritize it. Actually, I just see her Raptors are about to spawn. I'm gonna go there. All I do right here is just make sure I know my prio so we know the direction in which their bot lane would run from. And we know their mid laner's general vicinity plus health. So we know that we win the fight. Here. I actually see Vi. She's trying to take a mid gank instead. Luckily, my mid laner's selling it super well. So now we can gank her. We know that their bot lane's likely here. Reading the crab. Right. We have smite advantage there because she hasn't upgraded. So she had 1,000 smite waiting for that. We have done our camp, so we had 1,400 smite. So there's a way for us to do that. And you can see the jungle diff like this, these are the games where jungling feels so good. Where you just kind of have full grasp on everything. Now, this is the part of mid-game that a lot of you guys, I think, mess up with, and often me too, sometimes it's tough to continue. So right there, instead of doing my camps, I think doing your camps super valuable. Sometimes, if you want to start speeding up the game, you can start trying to actively take her camps away from her. The moment that you think you can flip the switch and start taking their stuff, I think you should do that. So I'm going to show you that right now. You flash. I kill with WW. Now you assume that Vi should be either top lane. We actually see her ganking bot here. I think she should be. Yeah, I mean this play is not bad because she's trying to prep her team for the dragon. Gonna utilize that against her. Didn't go to the... Oh! Wow. Wow. Amazing. My Rel held her knockup to cancel the lantern. But yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, I think her pathing top down with a full clear could have been good. Obviously, going for that bot gank didn't work, and kind of didn't realize that I was there, despite I just showed on mid lane going downwards, so they actually kind of knew the vicinity. Don't want to attack her Raptors right now because I want to full clear up. If I go to a Raptors, it's 200 gold. If I hit my full clear, it's 400. And my camps, you know, you want to keep cycling. Get a good time to do so. But yeah, I mean, she only has one Raptor camp bot side. So you assume that she goes top side here. There's just more stuff, and she knows it too. Right? There's more stuff top side. So you know that she knows that there's more on top side. Assume that she... Are you guys learning? Briar, they know I'm here. I'm just checking the video. Again, this is what I'm talking about with accelerating the game. Trying to bait me? Oh. Wow, chunky ass dude has tier 2 boots. You know what? I saw my tier 1s. I thought everyone had them, but nope, he has tier 2. Huge. Not bad. My bot's starting to lose a little bit. My mid, it seems ahead. Happy with that. I'm going to wrap up my full clear, then recall. You could just take the recall now, but Greg's been up. Maybe I can actually save it. Thank you. Wait, I can try and get my set of kill. Okay, no, I can't get my set of kill. I tried to E the Mordekaiser backwards to get my set of kill. Don't do that. Give my top laner the rift. He has 40 seconds to cook up topside. I'm actually going to take this tempo straight down. And this Hunger's flying in for us. And this Hunger, because they do have a good amount of Viking. Blast cone your way to freedom. They pulled 3, so we should actually come dive this. If they pull 3 people, obviously you want to look on the other side of the map, so we should have already had our bot lane pushing. And then we should be diving the bot laner or mid laner here. Right now it's looking like it'll be the bot. That's going to be Mordekaiser, and that will be tough. If he ults me, it should be. He's strong as hell and would likely, like, maybe beat me in 1v1 first finish, but if we can get a good little burst like this. Nice. And that's the... Dude, you're only in Death Realm for so long. Waste his time. Waste his time. Try and make it here. I would have to win this play 1v2 effectively. Oh, not bad. Both mid laners died there. Vi's going to see me first if we both ran to this bush, so I want to already hop the wall so she can be late to getting the info of what's happening next. Now I'm going to hit this, try and counter her gank after getting... Good tanking. My AD carry tanked the turret. That's rare. Wow. Impressed. Recall, we have third item at 19 minutes. That's pretty accelerated. That's pretty accelerated. Especially, I bought Titanic Hydra 33, 3000, and then 3100. Pretty expensive items. So, we're very strong. Now we're in this position where it's like, what do you do next? And I actually ran pretty badly here. You want to play for this dragon. Again, it's all just a guess on, you know, how much time you think you have. Do you need to be somewhere first? If they have a poke comp, they want to be somewhere first, and they want to poke you down as you enter that space. They don't have that much poke. They do want to poke, but it's not like their whole identity, so they're not going to take that space first. They're likely going to pay for all their stacks and lane and so on. So all that I'm doing right now is I'm actually just greeting the full clear. And you see in these mid-game E's, like I E, they camp at halfway. Guys, it fully stacks the bleed. Bleed will do everything. Your jungle pet would do the most of it. W2, E, and then it gets stunned, so it doesn't start losing patience till later. Yeah, I've been yapping on. I think this is a really good strat for you guys. Put it all in one vid. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments. Not even gonna edit. We're just uploading. Honestly, I think we're winning this game. Obviously, I'm super fed, so I'm biased to think I'm gonna carry this game. Yeah, we're doing good. We didn't get that crab topside, and they're kind of scared to go for it. I'm okay with not smiting this. One, because they didn't have vision, so the odds of them stealing it is good. Plus, I could just react and smite. But, if we get this crab, we could... They just work to get all that topside vision. If we get this crab, we just take all that away from them. Nice. They're gonna fight 4v4 for their blue buff. This is what we call fighting over nothing. And all of that, I think it'll go good. When you hit Briar ult, it cancels channels. Buy Q is a channel thing while she charges up her fist. That's why you're seeing her Q not go off. It's actually a really niche thing about Briar that you might not realize. Right here, this cancels, or interrupts channel development. Did W2 a bit early? Getting these kills is super grief, right? If I go under there and die, it's not worth it. But one thing that we did just do is we took all their vision away. We won a fight, which is good. Now we do that again. Do that as many times as they got to learn the lesson. That's what I'll tell you. The main thing that we want right now is to stack dragons while we're the stronger team and get Baron if they throw it. And that's exactly what we're trying. If I have full cooldowns, we can start fighting anywhere. If I on 1.5 items, I'm on 3.5. This just turns into a fight. Gonna buffer my ult. He's likely to use some form of CC. Time just play. Nice. Now we just walk right here. We have 5v4, and what this does is it's just mostly like keeping track of what vision do they have. They don't have a lot. If their top laner is buying a pink ward to ward Baron, that means that their support doesn't have a word on it already, or use it there. Wow, that's buy with the 1v million play here, huh? I'm gonna use one smite, slow her down, make this faster. Kind of going a bit V9er right now. They're small. A stomp. It stepped on his head like I'm playing Mario. Huge. Nice. Now we just do the Baron that we earned. We have 20 seconds to do all this. Honestly, we don't have really good damage without stat, but necessary cost right here. It's okay. Because once Baron hits, you try and get your team to safely get the tier 2s. Take the recall, spend your money after you get the purple crab. Of course, it's purple crab. Why would I let them have any vision at all? Exactly. To get that purple crab, fix our build. At this last slot, to be honest, double pink word. I would usually only do one, but this game I have a lot of money, so we're good. We're almost 10 CS a minute. Look at that. Whoever hit that scryer, hit it immaculate. Gonna keep getting all this vision out. They don't get any good TP flank wards. They don't get anything against us. Now we want to hold this vision while we take tier 2s. Take a chunk here. This is what Titanic's about, is just doing that and then if we can. Not loving this situation, but it's the situation that we have. Bro. Oh, we're dead. Well, we almost had a perfect Yeah, my team kind of just felt that. Like, we want to play the short bursts there. That's what Titanic's all about. But when they ram it down in this choke, like they have no clue how to play, that's not the play. Luckily, it's no real big deal other than the fact that Smolder just got G. So as long as I put a little bit of focus on my my ultimate on. Yeah, they definitely did a good amount of trolling there. I mean, Set had a ultimate angle onto Smolder, didn't take it. I couldn't really tell much else other than the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser couldn't do anything. I think I could have played a little better in terms of trying to run away preemptively, but you know, you don't know their health, and you don't have like any pings coming like, you know, run away, signal to be. And I think our Kaisa flew in with half health, and that definitely did not help her. Try and find the Smoldarity though. Go for the Smoldarity. Miss everyone by a hair. To be honest, I took 3D angles. Vi's on the side here. We're gonna cancel our Q. I can actually hop here, and I can hop back here. Try and get to Smolder at some point. Nice, thank you Thresh for the flash, because I actually couldn't get to WW2 again. And we actually have, no, we might not have end, because he might kill that wave in time. We could try and brute force through mid, so honestly taking Dragon Plus here. If Mord was like topside on a split right now, not on that bot wave, you can try and end. One thing that is super important is to not get bent out of shape when you take that one death. Not worth your time, bro. Gotta get on to the next play. But yeah, we're at 5 seconds in 4.5, so we have infinite W right now. Life is good. E's on sub 8 seconds, so you're going to see me start slamming fights. A lot of people will think that this item can't be insane on Briar. They are completely wrong. Do not listen to them. It is a great Briar item. And for those of you that made it this way, I'll leave this ticket. Gluttonous Greaves are broken. I put it in my Gluttonous Greave video. You can play them in jungle too. A lot of people are like, hey, Logan, I know you did a mid lane for the Immortal Path. Good in jungle? Yes. Very good. Tell anyone else. Good. Not gonna auto Q auto here just in case I had to fly over the wall. I wanted to make sure I had a stun. I'm gonna get mid prio for us. Team's engaging onto Thresh, usually not the best idea. I didn't aim at Smolder because I'm noob. Okay, it was a little close though. Guy's dead. Wait till I see him Q, then use my W. We are so dead, it is insane. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely keep getting baited into bad fights. That went for a Thresh and that is not. Smolder's on 4 items, honestly, 346 stacks he is. Right? I'm definitely going Guardian Angel, best late game item in the game. And yeah, maybe that fight went different if I ulted. Now, to be fair, I've been playing League for 11 hours to get this vid. So if I don't ult correctly one time, you quiet down. Or don't. I don't know, man. This is what I guess I can't really stop you. Like, Kaisa's cranking some W's. Baron Doobie in 30 seconds. We would love to set that up. My pink ward's here, so I'm okay with putting the BF sword in my pocket. If we get the Baron, I would effectively go to 1700 gold after these Raptors plus Baron, so walk up ignited more. Like, he might be 2. He's dead to Smolder. Flashing though. That's crazy. That's a crazy flash. Honestly, he set up Baron well. He's been doing a good amount of trolling, but one thing's for certain, he just cooked up a Baron angle, so credit where it's due. Credit where it's due, man. Lux ult would be the thing to care about, but yeah. Back up. Don't Smolder more stacks, please. If I get my Krugs, I am on Guardian Angel, which I don't really want to fight too much right now. Nice. Guardian Angel lets you run into any fight and die for 1 because then you revive. So no matter what I do, as long as I kill one person before this procs, I played right. Guy's on 5 items. This is the carry off me or Smolder, and I got money on me. And we're playing for Dragon Soul. That will soon be our play. Oh, we should have just killed him here. No luck. This is just GG. Miss, but honestly, I think it's fine. My set can't engage on Thresh. I can, because he can't do anything about it. Oh, and I'm really on to Smolder? Clarity? Clean her down? And Set is taking his leisure time. That is also fine. I think in the game, he could TP in 26, but should just end the game, right? Yeah, when you're fed, you can do what other people can't, right? I want him to just ult. That's my plan. Not ult me. Not worried about taking any damage here. Yes, sir. I don't know if we have end. It's close, but I think we do. Juke that at the last second. Okay. Offer him into the wall. A huge game, huh? Bolda's gonna go for the hero play. I'm hitting the Nexus. Nexus bite. Oh, I didn't get it. Boom. That's how you do it. Look at that strat. Attract the buy. A gap the buy. Look at jungle feet. I don't know, man. Check the stats. You guys can see. Okay. You guys can see now. 51k. Very close to most damage of the game. Most damage taken, of course. Or whatever. And our runes. 8,000 on PTA. And see it. Triumph. 3,000 health. 600 gold. And coup de grace obviously going insane. But yeah, that's what you got, boys. What you got. When you're really aware of where enemy jungler can be, you can make a lot of plays. You can be confident in the things that you do. And yeah, man. Watching. Hopefully this helps you. This is insane. Start doing this now. Try and be careful with your level 1s though, because when your level 1s are scary, where like enemy team is around the Raptors, just be ready to leave it. If you don't get the ward, you don't get the ward. Be fine. But if you get this ward for free, now you're super far ahead. Make it work. And thank you. The sound got cut off, so I edited in this. Thank you for watching.